Good morning, student. See, in the last class, I taught you question number 2, and you have seen that question number 2 was done in a different way because the question is a bit different. In the previous questions, we always proved reflexivity, symmetric, and transitive, but in the previous question, we proved non-reflexivity, non-symmetry, and non-transitivity. Next, question number 3. Question number 3, here it is not given anything. You are not told to prove that you prove that it is symmetry. You are not told to prove whether it is transitive, like that. Here, just you have to check the idea, check whether it is reflexive, symmetric, and transitive or not. Okay, so these types of questions are difficult. Why? Because you do not know whether it will be reflexive or symmetric. So which technique you will apply here? So first of all, determination is required. First of all, you have to determine whether it will be reflexive or not. If it is reflexive, we shall take variables. If it is not reflexive, we shall take what? We shall take examples. Okay. So here you have to apply totally a different technique. That means total concepts of the chapters are required. Next, you see. So what is the given relation here? Here the given relation is R equal to A comma B. What is given? R is equal to A comma B, and it is given that B is equal to A plus 1. So first of all, you have to think the sum. Okay, so first we shall see whether this one is reflexive or not. What is reflexive? Here the given set is what? Here the given set is set of real numbers. Here the given set is set of real numbers. You see, for reflexivity, what is the rule? We have to consider a number. If the doublet of the number belongs to the relation, then it is reflexive. If the doublet of the number does not belong to the relation, then it is not reflexive. But it should be for all. अगर एक स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट तुम लोगों ने लिया और उसका डबलेट रिलेशन पे है, that does not mean that it is reflexive. R का जितना भी एलिमेंट्स है, सबका डबलेट रिलेशन पे होना चाहिए. अगर सबका डबलेट रिलेशन पे होगा तब भी जाके वो रिफ्लेक्सिव होगा, अदरवाइज इट विल नॉट बी अ रिफ्लेक्सिव रिलेशन. ओके, सो व्हाट वी शैल डू हियर? ओके, लेट अस सी. हियर व्हाट इज गिवन? इफ b equal to a plus 1, then the doublet will be R. Okay, if b is equal to a plus 1, then the doublet will be equal to R. So your thinking is required. I am telling you again and again. See, if we take an arbitrary element, suppose I am taking an element 5 from the real numbers. Okay, so according to the rule, 5 comma 5 should be in R. And when 5 comma 5 will be in R, if 5 equal to 5 plus 1, if 5 equal to 5 plus 1, then only this comma this will be in R. But it is not possible because 5 equal to 5 comma 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So it will not be there. So we have, that means it is not reflexive, non-reflexive. Okay, we have 5 belongs to R. This is the set of real numbers. It is not the relation. Now 5 is not equal to 5 plus 1. It is not equal to. If it is equal to, then only this comma this will be in the relation. This is according to the question. But it is not equal to. So what you can write? So this comma this. So 5 comma 5 does not belong to R. So R is not reflexive. Okay, so R is not reflexive here. Next, let us see whether it is symmetric or not. See, what is the meaning of symmetry? Symmetry means if A comma B belongs to R, then B comma A should be again in R. If A comma B is there, B comma A also must be there. That means, see, if we take 6 and 5, that means B is 6 and A is 5. So 6 equal to 5 plus 1, it is correct. That means 5 comma 6 it is in R. But the reverse is not true. So we can write, we have 6 equal to 5 plus 1. This is according to the question. If this is B and this is A, if B equal to A plus 1, then A comma B is in R. This is according to the question. So what you can write? So 5 comma 6 belongs to R. But 5 equal to 6 plus 1, it is not equal. 5 equal to 6 plus 1, it is not equal. So 6 comma 5 does not belong to R. This is not real number, this is relation. Because always the pair belongs to the relation. So 6 comma 5 does not belong to R. Okay, so what you can write? So R is not symmetric. R is not symmetric. Okay, next we shall prove whether the relation is transitive or not. We will search, see. So let us see whether it is transitive or not. That means it is not non-reflexive, non-symmetric. Next, transitivity. Transitivity. Non-transitivity. See what we can write here. We have 6 equal to 5 plus 1. So 6 comma 5, 5 comma 6 belongs to R. Okay. Again, here what you can write? 6 equal to, here we can, what you can write? 6 equal to, no, this is 7. 7 equal to 6 plus 1. Okay, so what you can write? This comma this. 6 comma 7 belongs to R. Okay, now according to the rule of transitivity, this is second element of the first pair, first element of the second pair should be same. Now according to the rule of transitivity, 5 comma 6 7 must be there in R, but 7 equal to 5 plus 1 is not correct. So what you can write? That 5 comma 7 does not belong to 7 R. So 5 comma 7 does not belong to R. That means R is what? R is not transitive. Okay, in the beginning when I put reflexivity, you just check whether I put the not belongs to or belongs to, there should be not belongs to. Okay, everything was correct, just I think that I have written not belongs to, but it should be, I think I wrote there belongs to, but actually it is not belongs to. Okay, so see here we have put that 5 comma 6 belongs to R and 6 comma 7 belongs to R. After that what I have written, 5 comma 7 does not belong to R. Okay, so we have proved that R is not a transitive relation. So R is not a transitive relation. So we have seen. So R is not transitive. That means R is not reflexive, R is not symmetric, and R is not transitive. So you have seen that I have done the sums in a different way. When it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, it is done in a different way. When it is non-reflexive, non-symmetric and non-transitive, then it is done in a different way. But when we have to determine, their sums are difficult, so you have to think first. After that only you have to touch the sums. Without thinking you cannot touch the sums. Okay, first to think about the entire sum, whether it is reflexive, symmetric or transitive or not. If it is reflexive, you do in a different way. If it is non-reflexive, you have to do in a different way. Because when it is reflexive, you have to do what? You have to take variables. But if it is non-reflexive, you have to take examples. Okay, so in the same way you do question, you complete question number 5. Okay, so almost all the parts I have done. Only one or two classes will be required to complete the chapter. Okay, so today let me conclude here. Thank you.